I was attending an informational session for a large public university. The director of admissions was discussing the college application process. She was touting her school. She ended her presentation with an extended question and answer session. She got the typical questions, including the question, what does it take to get into your school? Recruiters are always evasive with this question. She could have disclosed more. Still, her answer did give some insight into the process.
Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Before I go, are there any questions I can answer? Yes?
What does it take to get into state?
We review each and every application. Every applicant is an individual. We carefully review every application.
But that doesn't really answer my question.
I get this question all of the time. The best answer I can give you is to tell you that it is like running a 5K. I am a runner. I typically finish a 5K in between 27 and 28 minutes. My time depends on the terrain and the weather. So, I generally know how fast I am going to be. What I don't know is what place I will finish in. I have gotten trophies for being in the top 3 women in my age bracket. In other races I have run, I wasn't even in the top 10 women in my age bracket. It just depends on who else shows up at the race that day. Each admissions cycle, the pool of applicants is different. Where you rank in comparison depends on who else shows up to the race. Your chances of getting in depend on where you stand compared to the other kids applying that admission cycle. The early admissions pool in the fall could be more competitive than the regular admissions pool, or the regular admissions pool could be a tougher group. We just don't know what it takes to get into state, because the applicant pool is a different group of kids each admission cycle.
College ranks are based, in part, on their selectivity. The more kids they turn down, the higher their selectivity. The higher their selectivity, the higher their rank. So, they never want to say anything that would discourage a student from applying. Sometimes, an admissions officer will let a high schooler with little to no hope of being admitted believe that they stand a chance. So, it is refreshing to have a little insight in how things really work. It is true that there is no magic number. But, there are definitely some kids who the college admissions officer can be pretty sure will not be admitted.